Hi, I'm Dr. Alok Trivedi. I know for most people, they look at the new year and they start setting these goals. And they say they got these new outcomes that they want out of their life. And it sounds like a fantastic idea. But for most people, they never achieve it. Because if I asked you today, do you know what the goals you wrote down at the beginning of the year, do you know what they are today? Most people don't. And I hope you're the ones that do, but most people don't. And I was the same way. I'm not preaching from an ivory tower. I was the same way when I was in my 20s. Because I understood what I did is that I used to write goals. But what I understood, once I understood how the brain worked and how things in your brain actually can be created, I understand that there's a difference between goal setting and creation. And creation, you're able to transform things into bringing into your reality that you want as quickly as you can imagine. I'll give you an example of this. I had a lady who came to the Creation Seminar last year, and she's been trying to break these income goals for 25 years, and she wasn't able to. At the Creation Seminar, she sat with me, and I personally helped her create the path to how to do this. Psychologically, neurologically, and how to actually bring it into reality. Within 3 months of actually setting it at the Creation Seminar, she destroyed these goals that it's taken her 25 years to try and do. That doesn't happen by accident. I'm a perfect product of this as well. I do this process for myself every single year. And one of the things that I wrote down is I wanted to hit 100 million people in our media outreach this year. And after that program, that weekend, literally, out of thin air, we got an exposure to a national TV show and went to 38 million people that Monday afternoon. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is this, is that we make things more difficult than they need to be. And that's what we've been taught. We've been taught that you have to work hard to achieve your goals. I'm going to tell you that it doesn't have to be. I know it sounds crazy. I get it. But it doesn't have to be. And most people don't have to struggle the way that most people do. There's a science to creating. There's a science to how your brain works. There's a science to how to bring things into reality. And there's a science to creation. And at my Creation Seminar, I sit down with you personally, and I'm going to show you exactly the roadmap, how to clear the blockages, how to create things out of thin air that you've wanted to be able to do that you probably haven't been able to for a long time. This seminar is working with me for almost 36 hours, going through your life, creating the strategic plan that you want to, that's going to help you create life that you can't even imagine. I've seen people who've come to this seminar that I do once a year. I only do this thing once a year. I do it in December so that you can set it up for the following year. I've seen people who've been at the bottom of the barrels and couldn't put 2 cents together, turn around and transform their lives and start making hundreds of thousands of dollars within the next year. So I'm going to urge you to sit and say, would it be worth it to you to create in this upcoming year? Because if it is, join me, because this seminar is not just a seminar, it's a workshop. Let's sit down, create strategies in order for you to create the life that you want. I'm Dr. Alok Trivedi. I hope to see you there. Thanks a lot.